Although Loudoun County struggles under some leadership that has not supported parents, you do have a great leader that is trying to support parents, and that's your local delegate, Delegate Geary Higgins. I'm excited to bring to the podium Delegate Geary Higgins, who represents the 30th District, House District in our General Assembly, and that is Loudoun and part of northern Fauquier County. So you have a fighter trying his very best to fix this at the state level. Thank you so much, Gary, for your leadership.
Thank you, Victoria. It's my honor to be here in support of these young men and their families. I had the opportunity to meet with them and speak with them earlier this year, and I think all of us had hoped that the Loudoun County School Board would return to common sense here last week and give up on policy 8040. Unfortunately, they did not, and the madness continues. You know, my wife and I had 3 daughters. They all were sports, they played in sports, were athletes in Loudoun County Public Schools, and I can't imagine what I would have done having to deal with this issue when they were in school. And then this business with a young lady in a male locker room. You know, I can remember being an adolescent. I can remember being 14 and 15 years old. I was a late bloomer, and I can't imagine anything more embarrassing or terrifying as an adolescent young man than having men or ladies in the men's locker room. It's completely nonsensical. And the last thing I'll say, these things are terrible, and yet we have a school board that, in order to cling to this crazy policy, is willing to walk away from as much as $100 million federal dollars. And it's just irresponsible. And they're getting backed up, I understand, by at least some members of the Board of Supervisors. This is financially irresponsible. I served on this school board for 4 years. We fought and scratched for every penny, and we didn't have the slack in the system to be able to eat $50 or $100 million. Something needs to be done. And what Winsome Sears said a couple minutes ago is what needs to be done. We need to change 4 seats on the school board. 4 of them are up for election this fall. Find out who the ones that agree with you are, talk to them, and vote them into office, because until that happens, we're going to have to continue to suffer with this madness. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the opportunity to talk with you for a minute.